We were in the middle of a month-long run of overcast days, the kind of days that made everyone else shudder, but made me feel alive. This is the time of year I walked out of the shop after an 8-hour shift of selling raunchy periodicals and masturbation accessories, not to the sunny beginnings of a brand new day, but to a city still cloaked in darkness. The sun, if it decided to come out at all, was barely peeking over the horizon by the time I crawled into bed, and by the time my alarm went off at 4:30 in the afternoon, it was all but gone. It was beautiful. I preferred the gloom. I suppose I could blame my lifelong obsession with horror movies, or my fair skin, or the fact that my pupils were pinned most of the time. But the truth is, I'm from Arizona, and I don't care if I ever see the sun again. There's something about this weather that compels men to use drop-D tuning on their guitars, the ladies to wear overalls, and the whole damn city to throw themselves off the tallest landmarks they can find. Apparently, the same clouds that I adored for shielding me from God's prying eyes and the drizzle that rinsed my filth away had the opposite effect on other folks. The city personally greeted me with 2 hours of gridlock traffic the day I arrived in my beat-up Chevy van, with nothing but 2 trash bags full of clothes, as some poor soul considered to be or not to be from high atop the Aurora Bridge. Nowadays, the corporate home of a major software company is located underneath this same bridge, and while most jumpers hit the water about a half dozen times a year, the employees arrive in the morning to witness a truly gruesome display of human desperation in their parking lot. As I walked, my mind raced. I tried to piece together the night before. Pussy Galore played at the Vogue, and the place was packed. I remembered avoiding the hateful gaze of my old girlfriend. I remembered standing next to my friend Chris Pugh as the band played. He was strategically standing where he could see the stage and peer into the ladies' room. He was a first-rate deviant. I remembered being clever and charming as I sweet-talked the girl I woke up with that morning. I remembered her cleavage in her lips as she spoke to me, but I would have had a hard time picking her out of a police lineup. I remembered stumbling into a convenience store with her to purchase condoms. With her draped over my shoulder, we stood in front of the tiny section of toiletries. "Where's the goddamn rubbers?" she called to the annoyed cashier. In his thick East Indian accent, he pointed to the shelf. "Can't you see? Straight in front of you." Reaching for the box, she fired back. "If I could see straight, do you think I'd be fucking him?"